It was nothing like the Sia feature.
Hmm?
Yeah, we don't gotta talk about it.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Change part 2.
Things change, people change, everything change. Yeah. Things change, people change, everything change. Love change, friends change, everyone change. Yeah. It is no strange. That's the world shining. Yeah. I can't believe I loved you once. Fool me once, and fool me twice. Shame on you, yeah, shame on me. Think I lost my sanity. Chemistry we had for sure. Gradually we wanted more. They say you can't fix someone. Things you got won't fit you right. Fuck my enemies years ago.
What the hell?
I won't definitely not that anymore.
Like I just went down the Matrix. I feel like I'm glitching. Multiverse? Oh, everything changing. Whoa!
Things change, people change, everything change.
Everything is changing in this beat, bruh.
Love change, friends change, everyone change.
He gonna change that beat up again.
It's no strange.
He gonna change that beat up again.
That's the real shit.
That sounds like some Wu-Tang.
You gotta admit it. Don't you get it?
I knew he gonna change it.
Someday.
You're gonna have no singing in this.
We'll do come for you.
Okay.
And then you're
No way you gonna do that.
too. You can't love someone like I do. That's all I can say to you.
I'm gonna let this roll into the next joint.
Okay.
And we'll stop.
Woo! You know what it sounds like? Than I used to know. Remember that shit? I know that. What's that? I know this inspiration. Oh my god, there's like 3 inspirations in this song. It's like a love. Oh my god, I like this. It sounds like a Tiesto beat. So that's what I'll do. Oh, he could turn this into an EDM track. If there was a DJ, they could easily turn this into an EDM track. Easy. Yeah.
Gotta tell you something, nah, 모든 게 싫어졌어. Yeah, guess I wasted time, fuck the text and I hasten. 온종일 YouTube and Netflix, you 또 phone so data and data.
Yeah.
Man, I should write rendezvous. 빨갛게 돌아가는 날 몰라.
Yeah, this sounds some blend of a lot of different stuff. There's like 4 different things in here.
4 different genres.
Yeah, it's like different. They said we're just gonna throw everything into this and call it gumbo. It's a cool vibe though. Undertone. That's nice. Okay. Ticket, clock. Used to
Could definitely blend those 2 together.
Yeah.
Mashup.
There's a lot in there. There's like 4 different mashups, dude. That's definitely a change.
So yeah, I think between like Change Part 2 was like the most experimental track. That I feel like that song could have had a place on Right Place Wrong Person.
Okay, see,
Chosen
that's where
to.
see
You know what I mean?
that's what I was about to give a take. That's the take I'm gonna give at the end of this album because I can tell what's happening.
Yeah, you can.
Yep, I
feel
can
it,
tell.
yeah.
Yep.
So, do we want to get into lyrics of that one? Move to the next one. We'll move to the next one.
Okay. I also feel like Lonely is probably like the track that they would put the most money into as far as the marketing because there's so many different things they could do with it. Probably should have a video.
Yesterday was a high time. That was nothing romantic. If I can just find a reason.
Interesting. I don't know if that's a guitar. That's an interesting sound. Okay. Yeah, I think my take is right. Yeah. 나의 웃음 내가 빠진 추억들 할 말이 없는 사람들을 돌고 도는 네크톡스 하루 더 죽어가는 느낌 밤에 올림픽대로 영영한 불빛 한복한 택시 이젠 지겨워져 People reason they all speak F-born and it's a line How should we do the sky? Keep on thinking the night Yesterday was a hard There was nothing romantic If I can just find a reason To keep the sand chase Yesterday was a hard There was nothing romantic If I could only imagine Just one another heaven Yeah. 어디로 가는지도 모르게 적어 내려갔던 시도 어느덧 걸어온 그 길이 되었네 지난 기억 속에 더 이상 길을 잃고 싶지 않은 날 좀 비워줘 Michael Jackson.
New
guitar. Feel good music.
There was nothing romantic If I can just find a reason To keep the sand chasing Yes, that was it There was nothing romantic If I could only imagine Just one another heaven Yo, hangover's over 관능적인 이 도시의 포스처 슬픈 밤 서울을 위한 노트 우린 알면서 또 하루를 놓쳐 행복이란 뭘까 그토록 바래왔던 작은 평화 마음이 빛바랜 자들을 떠나 마침내 우리가 수놓은 벽방 꿈을 꿀때 눈을 감아 지그시 손을 잡아 손을 쫓는 사람들의 걸음은 곡선으로 흘러가는 더 붙잡을 수는 없대서 We still love and hate this city, yeah.
So, that's not my favorite. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not my favorite, but I have to give my hot take at the very end, and I'll explain to you why it's not my favorite. And I'm starting now that we're almost at the end of this. I have a theory, and I could be wrong about this. I have a real take. I have a real take and a theory on what's going on right now. I was confused. There's a lot of confusion, but I have a good theory on this. I think I might be right, and I hope the comment squad could definitely tell me if I'm right or wrong if they did the research. But I definitely have a theory on this.
All right, this is Wildflower featuring with Eugene.
Okay, and which one is this? Is this
This
the
is
next song?
yeah, the second to last track on the album.
Okay.
It's the penultimate.
It's 104 million views, bro.
Light work.
This got.
It's a light day for them.
I know. I'm starting to see all these numbers, man. They killing with the numbers.
All right, so here we go. Wildflower, R.E.M. Eugene. Let's go.
Big hit. That fireworks, but they showing thunder. They confusing me. Lightning. Oh. Okay, makes sense. Kind of.
That shot is fire. That shot is crazy.
Is that real? That looks super dope, man. Drone. Outside, guys. Like I thought. Oh, now it makes sense. Get that Boys the Man clothes on. We feel? Oh shit, I think that's... Was that done in California? Joshua Tree? That sounds like fireworks from Katy Perry.
This does look like this is here, though.
What's that?
This does look like this is here, like Mulholland, I think.
This definitely got to be here.
It is. That's by my old house. Oh, Mulholland, like on the Tarzana.
Yeah, it's like I did my video over here. Right here. He's in the middle of a Twister movie. Yeah, it's like that epic ballad feeling. Yeah, definitely took cues from Katy Perry's Fireworks. I have allergies, bro. I'm gonna sneeze right when I get to that field. Shoot. We did this live? No. That's green screen.
And don't tell me like gotta be a someone 난 절대 그들처럼 그럴 수 없음에 그 시작은 여태 날 지켜온 단 하나의 힘과처럼 다른 불꽃에서 불꽃으로 손에 대서 영원으로 나의 광야가 뜨는 하늘을 언젠가 나 되돌아가는 흩어질래
Okay. Video straight. I think this is going. This is starting to boil down into my theory. Got one more.
One more
I
joint.
got my take on it. He's pretty much Wildflower. He's pretty much talking about the same thing, like he did on the other ones. Reading the lyrics. Okay.
So yeah, this is number 2. This is the last track on the album.
Okay. Let's go.
그대 여전은 뒤돌아보지 마.
Okay.
그 많은 파도 다 지난 뒤에 우수한 만일이 널 괴롭혀도 이젠 네가 날 지켜줄 거야. 그대 여전은 뒤돌아보지 마. 사용이 뒤섞인 기억들 이 남은 삶들은 덤처럼 남아 최선을 넌 다했을 거냐. 그대여 더는 뒤돌아보지 마. 어느 길이 또 낯이 없을까. 그래 넌 그리 특별하지 않아. 이제 네 말에 울지 않아. I smile that I ain't gotta prove myself, that I ain't the one, that I ain't the shit. 그저 인정이 고프던 어린 아이 이젠 노인정이 더 잘 어울릴 말. 나도 가득 차 터져버린 나의 풍선 더 시고한 건 그 안에 텅 비어있었단 거 끝없이 물었네. 그냥 흘러도 되는 거야. 속하고 싶지 않던데 속해도 되는 거야. 영원할 것 같은 멜로디 그래 난 나의 팬이네. 여태껏 배운 건 겨우 한 가지 I'll be forever. 비련이라 믿었던 그 모든 사고 영겁처럼 믿었던 그 모든 밤도 최선을 다했으면 그대여 더는 뒤돌아보지 마. 그 많은 파도 다 지난 뒤에 무수한 말일이 날 괴롭혀도 이젠 네가 날 지켜줄 거야. 그대여 더는 뒤돌아보지 마. 사명이 뒤섞인 기억들 이 남은 삶들은 덤처럼 남아 최선을 넌 다했을 거냐. So now no looking back, no looking back, no looking back. Don't look back no more. No looking back, no looking back. 최선을 다했으면 so no looking back, no looking back, no looking back. Don't look back no more. No looking back, no looking back. 이제 네가 널 지켜줄 거야.
That's a good send off. That's a good send off. Yeah.
So before we talk about how we felt about the whole album, I want you to see translation of this joint. So read that right there.
Dear, that part or the
RM's message.
our message? Let me read it to everybody or just read it myself?
Either one, both.
As either straight is that whatever one has experienced, whatever choices they've made, they must have done what was the best at the time, and they are the best version of themselves. Oh, the title of this track number 2 represents a transition to our second chapter, inspired by Jason Pollock's number 1.
That's Jackson Pollock is a famous, Jackson Pollock, the artist.
That's what that one was inspired by when we did that one.
It's like Jackson Pollock
Yeah,
style.
like a painting.
Yeah. So that's what he's saying. So the title of track number 2, it represents a transition to RM's second chapter which is what he was talking about, a new chapter.
Changing.
So you kind of go from that to this, and that's why when we watched Right Place, Wrong Person, I said that he had to make those other albums before he can make that album, because you can't make that album first. You just can't.
Right.
So here's some of the lyrics.
Believed it.
Well, I mean, it's also like it's confidence. It's like I smile. I ain't got to prove myself. I ain't got to. I'm not gonna walk around and act like I ain't the one. Like I'm not. I'm not the shit. Like we talked about.
We
that
all got something special about us.
And that clip that we did when we did your filming at that place was like all the humility and stuff is for close friends and family, but to the rest of the world, I'm him. And that's what he's saying there. Now my mind fits into senior community centers better. So this means approval, recognition, whereas this is some Korean wordplay. I don't understand that.
But it was bars.
It was bars.
But it was bars.
That's what Dual said it's saying. It was bars.
He always talks about going with the flow.
Yeah, so I mean, you get the gist of it from those lyrics.
Yeah.
Left behind those memories mixed up so vividly will be these remaining lives like extras. All you did was just do your best. So now no looking back. So he's saying like, this is where I'm at. This is where I'm at as a man. This is where I'm at. This is where I'm at as a creative. This is my next chapter. He kind of switched the RM from meaning rap monster to, I think he said real me.
Okay.
So this is just like you said. This is his next chapter. No looking back. No looking back. Don't look back no more.
He's like trying to affirm himself, trying to tell it to himself.
So then that makes sense why you get the kind of album that you got with Right Place, Wrong Person. It's like, I'm going to do my complete artistry because I've been holding back. Because you can see here, even on this album, there's moments where it's like, I'm going to go full art. But then there's moments where it's like, okay, now I got to give you something that feels more poppy. I got to give you something that's a little bit more poppy here and there.
I think what was, and I'm glad that like we're doing this take, and I'm glad hopefully people are understanding where my brain is coming in from when I asked even the beginning of the question, said when was this made? It makes a difference, right? 2022.
Yeah.
We were still during the pandemic.
Yeah.
So I feel like a lot of these songs were probably meant for other albums that he was already trying to make, right? Because these songs went together, like 3 songs went together, 2 songs go together, 2 songs go together.
Yeah.
It was pieces, and it was like they're fly within their stuff, but they don't go together all together. Because you could tell, like, he's still saying the same thing in a lot of the songs, right? He's saying the same things. And I think during COVID, we don't know what's going on with COVID. But we have fans who want music. We have some music that's good. Just they probably asked, let us, RM, can we take some of these songs and put them on the album? He was probably like, look, this is not my complete thing. I want to do my own type of thing. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do. And they're like, look, just give this to us, and we're going to give you your own thing that you can do whatever you want to. And I feel like when you hear the first album with RWPW, whatever it is, I'm going to get all the words mixed up because my brain's going. It's like that's his body of work. Masterpiece was RM. Masterpiece, that was the Grammy one right there. This one was like, man, what could I have done during the pandemic? Except for give you guys some tracks that I've already kind of made. We could kind of put it together, add a couple stuff together, but I couldn't do most. I mean, do much things because you can also see in the videos, green screen in a lot of these places, secluded area where it's just him alone. It's like that wasn't. I could tell that wasn't the full vision of the project, but he went with it and he gave his fans something to go with the pandemic. Like, people were probably there like, dude, I don't have nothing. And the pandemic came, it's like, man, we want to feed our fans. We'll give them something.
Maybe so. Like, another thing that contextually you don't know is when the pandemic started, they also did their 3 English song deal that they had with Ron and those guys over there. So that's when they did Dynamite, and then they did Permission to Dance, and they did all that. So that was like probably the most, what my guess is, because I have more context than you, that was probably the most pop that he's ever felt. He's doing songs that are all English, that other people are like heavily co-writing, it's almost like we got to do these songs to fulfill this situation.
Exactly.
And, we're putting out music to make people happy during the pandemic, but they're going to be fully in English. They're very, very, very pop. I'm not talking about anything that's too deep on here.
Right.
And so I think that coming out of that, he wanted to go into an album where he felt like he had more control creatively. But he's probably also in his mind thinking, like, we just had our first Hot 100 Billboard #1, so I'm still going to try to add some elements of pop in here and stuff. But I still feel like this is the album. I think this was his idea still. I think that this was him getting all his ideas out. But I think after he put this out, he probably was like, I know exactly what I want to do now.
Yeah.
And that's why we got Right Place, Wrong Person.
Yeah.
Because for me, I just always feel like great artists, you do this.
Yeah, you're going up.
And then you might do this a little bit, but it's constantly climbing.
Right.
And I feel like it always crescendos up into a moment. Like every great artist has like that moment. Sometimes it's their very first one, and then they spend the rest of their years trying to recapture that magic. Some artists just kind of grow and grow. Like J. Cole's first 2 albums, they were okay, but then he put out Forest Hills Drive.
Yeah.
Classic. You know what I'm saying? So it's like some artists like figured out along the way, and I feel like a lot of Army loves this album. I like this album a lot too, but I feel like Right Place, Wrong Person was more of his masterpiece than Indigo. But Indigo has some moments on here.
That's the
for sure.
thing.
Indigo has moments for
that's
sure.
Why I can't. That's why my brain is not fully convinced. This is exactly what he wanted to do, because, like I said, there was pockets and there was like 2 tracks hit, 3 tracks hit, but they feel like they're together. The 2 feel like they're together. Like it don't feel all the way complete. It makes me feel like he had his hopes set on an album.
Well, I'm not saying that he didn't, but what I'm saying is, was he capable? Because if you go back to everything that I kept saying about Right Place, Wrong Person, there was even a moment where I said, like, sometimes you have to go through certain things in life to be able to get to this moment. You remember what it was like trying to create during the pandemic?
Oh, man.
It was hell.
Hell.
I had a hard time creating. Like, obviously, I was still doing sessions and stuff, but I was on autopilot. I've been doing this 20 years. Like, I know how to make a song, but I wasn't impressed with what I was making like that.
Yeah.
Like, I was making some good stuff, but it was like, I don't feel like I got completely back into, like, my sleep, like, where I'm making stuff where I'm like, yo, this is amazing until 2023.
I'm with you.
I feel like I was, like, really, really, like, the lockdown hurt, man. I feel like it was a lot of what helps me create is being able to get out and meet people.
Yep.
And even though I'm a bit, I don't know, some people say I'm introverted. I don't think I'm introverted. I'm just like a little bit more to myself. But I like to hear other people's stories. I like to see where other people come from. I like for other people to share their creativity with me. And I get inspired by those things. And you know how much I'm by myself in general. So imagine how much I was by myself in the pandemic.
Right.
And so it was hard for me to get into a creative mode. And I feel like I can hear that in a lot of artist projects. 2021, 2022, a lot of projects were like...
Yeah, it was
It was
tough.
It was a weird time for us. Yeah, that pandemic genre was crazy.
Living in LA, one of the things that give you the most inspiration is outside.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And when you locked inside, you can't experience outside. That's why when the pandemic hit, I left, went to Phoenix.
You're gone.
I was gone for like 6 months because I was like, we couldn't come outside in LA.
Yeah.
At least in Phoenix, I could walk around and I could hit parks and stuff. We don't got that many parks within neighborhoods to just be walking around. Like, I went to Phoenix to get some inspiration. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I needed air, I needed nature, I needed to be able to talk to people. Like, and being stuck in the pandemic, it was so hard. You just felt like a robot because you were so used to doing this thing we do music, and that's our getaway.
Right.
But we couldn't get away because we were stuck. So we couldn't even get inspiration like how we wanted to. You know what I'm saying? It was tough times, man. Yeah. It was tough times. That's why I'm not dissing this album. Like, I'm understanding the time it was made. This is probably the best you can do at the time it is made when people are locked down. I said it from the beginning. This album sounds like he wanted to be outside.
Right.
He wanted to be out in nature. Literally, it was released 2022. Where were you guys at 2022? That's what I said. People probably took this album, went outside, and played it so they could feel like they were out. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't think it was close to our WPWPPWAP, whatever it is, you know what I'm talking about. That album, my favorite album. I'll get it right soon. Please don't kill me, Army. I didn't say that one. I said Army.
I'm gonna insert some applause.
Okay, insert it. Yeah, so I totally get it, and it's RM. And this was more like a, hey guys, I'm giving you the best that anybody can do right now in 2022. Hope you guys are breathing. Go outside and enjoy nature because we don't know if we're ever going to come back to it. You see what I'm saying? And then when it was done, he gave us the best album that we could hear this year. Almost. There's a few other ones, you know what I mean? But like it's on that list. You know what I mean?
It's definitely on the list for
on
sure.
the list. So I mean, I'm not mad at this album.
So yeah, this was Indigo.
This is Indigo.
Erykah Badu, Anderson .Paak, Tableau,
Gosh,
Paul Blanco,
man, they got dude,
Eugene.
Erykah Badu and Anderson. Bro, he started that album like that. That's why like I was so mad when number 3 came out. When the third track was like, it was good, but it was like, oh, I think I know what he was trying to do. That's why I kept on saying, I gotta hear more. Because I felt like you have those two people. Dude, it's neo soul off top. It's neo soul off top. Lyrics off top.
I just don't think I don't know if he felt like he was. I don't know if he felt like he would be able to just go fully in that direction. Because you see, he went that way, and then it was like, okay, I did this, and let me give you something a little bit more pop.
Which is
something else, and then you listen to Right Place, Wrong Person. It's like I'm going all the way. I'm going full soul. I'm going full funk. I'm going band. We having like.
And I blame you. I blame you for this. Why I feel this way because I started with the newest one, and I'm working my way back. See what I'm saying? So it's like I've seen what he did at his Ultra Super Saiyan, Ultra Instinct Super Saiyan.
You remember what was at stake?
10.
Yeah.
That's why he did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got me there.
I knew which. I know.
You were trying to bring me
knew
into
which project.
You did.
I knew which project was going to start the.
And try to reel it in.
Basically, this is what happened. You walked in here. You didn't know that when you were about to sit over here, there was a big purple hole on the ground right here. And I was like, oh yeah, just sit right here. And I turned around, and when you started falling down the rabbit hole, you were like, wait. And I was like, no. It's like, join us.
So that 10K was to reel me in. Because you knew. You got to snap all the way when you do that. Because once you do it halfway, it don't make a sound. Go ahead. So when you do that, see, I keep trying to tell you, if you get like this, just finish it. Don't keep it like that because then your hand will hurt. If you keep it like this, you gotta snap.
Anyways, we appreciate y'all tuning in per usual.
Yes.
You got something to say before I close it? Got anything else?
I do have something to say.
All right.
RM. They say I'm RM biased. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. You know why? I ain't heard the rest. I ain't heard everybody else.
That's your excuse, huh?
I mean, at this point, you can't tell me who I like the most because I ain't heard everybody.
Cap. Yeah. Anyways,
but yeah, man. Go check out your podcast. Doing great.
The Sleepover. Check it out. Gonna have a really dope episode this week, and make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, all that good stuff. I saw a metric that said that there's like 300, 400,000 views in our first month, which is amazing. Thank you for that. Great. But it says that 70% of the people who watched did not subscribe.
Whoa.
I mean, what y'all?
I thought you was family with them.
What y'all scared of?
I thought they was your family.
Apparently 30% of them. Apparently 30%, those my people. The 30% that know that I produce my time, those my people.
And I'll say this. At least all the people on the Comment Squad have subscribed, right?
I mean, you know, that's
another issue.
No, they subscribe.
They subscribe.
Comment Squad subscribe.
Lyric Mafia, they subscribe.
Lyric Mafia subscribe. Patreon, they subscribe.
How about the BTS deniers?
The BTS deniers.
That's me. That's me, baby. I ain't there yet. I'm out.
This guy is crazy.
I ain't there yet. I ain't there yet. And I went like this. I stumbled. See, y'all had me at the rabbit hole, and I climbed my way out. I'm free.
All right. Well, this next project gonna stomp on your fingers.
Oh, we'll see. All right, man.
You got to realize how far you are, and we haven't even got to any vocalists yet. And I know you like vocalists. That's the thing that they don't know about you. That I know. They don't know, but I know you like vocalists. So you cook, bro. The industry's cooked as I pick the carcass apart. Yeah, somebody lying. I can see the vibes on Varnell.
Look, guys. Hey, you guys get a chance. Go check out my stuff too. Instagram. Go to my Instagram. Varnell Hill, you already know. YouTube, subscribe. I'll be putting some stuff up sooner or later. You'll see it. It'll be cool. We have some stuff that I re-released that you guys have never seen. So yeah, man. Keep that up. Thank you guys so much. You guys have been really cool, man. Are we doing something this week?
Like what?
Are we supposed to be somewhere this week or not?
Oh, KCON. Did I say that at the beginning of this
I don't
video?
know if you did.
If I didn't, I'll just cut this piece and put it at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hosting a panel at KCON this week. It's going to be dope. I think I speak on Sunday. The panel is called The Next Big Producer, which is pretty fire that they gave me the honor. And I'll be speaking at 12 noon, I believe. So if you're there, come say what's up. I think I might go Friday or Saturday too. Go say what's up. Go watch a couple shows. But yeah. Catch me and my boy Varnell at KCON.
He's dragging me there.
In the building. He's excited to be there. And hopefully some Army is in the building. Hopefully I'll see some of you guys there. It's been a while. I ain't seen you guys in a while. Let's get it.
Say what's up, and then I'll say what's up back.